and I'm probably never going to be a part of it. But I love what you guys are doing this early 5:30 a.m. posting about your workouts. You guys are doing 3-mile runs. You guys are up early. You guys are on the Peloton. Like, I love you guys, and I'm going to do my workouts in the afternoon, but that's picking up some cool traction. So like, who started that? Because I love this accountability group from a fitness style or from a fitness side. So who started that? Because it's
seriously
been cool
who started that? Because every time I open up my Instagram at 6:30 in the morning, I'm like, man, if my Peloton don't hurry up and get here, I feel guilty not doing anything. Like, seriously. But I started watching Ryan's, but Ryan goes outside like in the cold and shit. Like, oh my God, that's like some real dedication. That makes me feel more guilty because I'm like, oh man, I stopped my workout because it got so cold out. And then here's Ryan over here like, good morning, America.
Right?
It's 30 degrees outside.
No
like,
gloves on.
That?
Making a 30-minute video for all of us in the world to see. So, but no, I've seen.
And doesn't know that I'm over here guilty, like hiding under my cover crying because I'm not up.
I mean, I thought I had a good routine. I wake up, I have my coffee, I watch my news, I get my mind ready every single morning, and then I'm looking, I'm like, well, dang, man, maybe I should have taken a 3-mile run.
Yeah, right. Or hey, you might as well freaking go out in 30 degrees on, Lake Merritt.
No, so it's great stuff. So Ryan, did you start this accountability group within the group, or did it just grow organically?
Well, I think we kind of started 2 different groups, and then we're all just kind of merging into one. So, it's always been a goal of mine to wake up early and go running. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. And then I saw Joaquin posted one day that he was up working out early. And I just latched on to him. I was like, hey, Joaquin, you want to be accountability partners? And he was like, yeah, let's do it. So I think it was a mutual thing. And then, Walt and Melody, they're doing their thing on the Peloton. They're doing it seeming like every day. So I'm trying to get on their level. Joaquin,
that's right.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday with it. But
all right. Well, whoever wants to join me for steel mace workouts around 6:30 and post that out at the parks with our whole, gladiator workout. So let's do that. But no, Ryan, good stuff. Joaquin, everyone that's been on that accountability group, because we all know that, this business is about mind, body, and spirit. And so I love seeing that. So let's get right into the meeting, you guys. Hello, and nice to see everybody's faces. I tell you what, every single week I'm seeing new faces on here. In a moment, we're going to have all of our guests introduce themselves if they want. And if you're an agent on the team that brought a guest today, let's have you introduce that guest. I think the shout out goes to JP for one of the dopest backgrounds. I absolutely love that. I love how people are stepping up their home game. So I love this. So you guys, an amazing week. I mean, for a team to hit almost $10 million in a week once again, and this kind of seems to be
12 million.
So it seems to be the trend right now that we're exceeding over $10 million in volume every single week. This is crazy to think that is the trend that we're setting. So when we say $500 million in production for a year, that number does not seem like it's an astronomical goal. This is something that is tangible that we can reach because you guys are talented. You guys are hustling. You guys are out there doing huge things in our market. And so hats off to everybody. So want to go around the room really quick and talk about some major wins for last week. And I wanted to see, is Viv on? Viv, are you on? Because I want to call on Viv because this is a huge, huge accomplishment.
Not yet. She's on yet.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to save Viv. Hopefully she comes on in a minute, but want to give a huge shout out to this person. This person is relatively new in real estate. They have came to us. It's been less than a year now. This person got into contract on her largest deal, 1.750. I want to give a huge shout out to Jung Hee. So Jung Hee, congratulations. I'm going to have you talk a little bit about this and what worked for you. So please take the mic for a minute and tell us all about this deal.
Sure. Thanks for the shout out. So yeah, I got into contract. It was the biggest contract I've ever written, all cash, non-contingent. So there are some things that are that might come up. I'm not counting my eggs until the deposit's in. But it's still definitely really exciting. I'm working with Andrea Gordon, who's pretty much like Oakland boss. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about it.
Where did you get this lead?
So this was actually a Zillow call that I got in like July or August. And at first he only wanted me to do virtual showings for him. So I'd go and do virtual showings, like, and have my commentary over it. And he really loved my virtual showings, I guess. And then finally I actually met him in person, like 2 weeks ago. We rode on one house, we came in last. And then this house, there was only 3 offers in total. So we actually did, we weren't even the highest offer, but because of our terms, the seller went with us. So an instance where cash actually beat out the highest offer, which is not usually happening these days, you know, but it was definitely an interesting situation.
Well, congratulations. I know she was so excited, text Kenny and I the other night, but really great job. That is absolutely amazing. Go ahead,
I have
Kenny.
a comment on that too. So I was with Dewey yesterday. I was trying to see the timeline of how Jung Hee got this deal. I won't put it up right now. Maybe I'll screenshot it for Slack later. But I looked at the lead came in August. Jung Hee followed up immediately that day or 2 days later. I booked a virtual tour for them, FaceTime. And then what she did, I haven't seen the agent do this before. She recorded snippets of everything in the house. Front door, backyard, room 1, room 3, kitchen. And she created like 17 or 18 different videos and she labeled all of them. And at the end, she put thank you video. I was like, wow, this is really, really detailed for her to separate every space in this baller house. If I watch that and saw an agent pay that much attention to detail to do that, I would stick with that person. And then fast forward, August, let me see, 4 months later, 5 months later, now she has a $1.75 million cash 10-day close. So when you're doing certain things like going above and beyond is going to help your conversion skills. So we talk about that a lot, right? You can talk to as many people as you want. I mean, you can work with a ton of leads, or you can just work every lead a little harder and better and smarter. And that's going to increase your conversion rate. So you don't have to meet with that many people. So like Jung Hee did a killer job doing something I haven't seen, doing all the extra work. And now she has this big contract.
Yeah, congratulations, Jung Hee. And I think even taking this from setting the appointment, when Eric really started to take off in his business, I don't know if he's still doing it. I'm sure he is, but every single lead got a video saying, hey, I just want to put a face to the name. This is me. I'm Eric King. Looking forward to working with you and helping you. That's going an extra step, you guys. So, we talk about that all the time. So great job, Jung Hee. Really, great job keeping them engaged. I want to go over to Walt. I don't know if you guys seen Walt's story, but Walt had his very first closing, Homes for Heroes, correct? And then just locked down a new listing over the weekend as well for $825,000 with him and Kate. So Walt, my man, what happened?
Lower. It's in San Leandro.
Oh, San Leandro. Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about this, my man. Congratulations on your closing. Helping out the veterans, really, carving out a lane for yourself. And then tell us about your new listing.
All right. Good morning, Team Fast. Really quick, teaming up with my mentor, Kate, on a listing in San Leandro. It's a 2-2, about 900 square feet. This is a flex lead that called to show a home, talked to him and his grandchildren about it. Actually found out that they have a home they already own. They have a good amount of equity in it. So Kate and I are going to go down on Friday to a look at the home and take some pictures. On that same note, another flex calls me to see a house here in Dublin. Started talking. He's a Google employee, owns a spot in Sunnyvale. Run down to Sunnyvale, go take a look at that. We're working out some of the fine details, but looks like we're going to get that as a listing as well. A lot. I don't even know, a shitload of money for that one. So we'll do that one. It's kind of what Kenny said by going knee deep with somebody. I think I was with that cat 6 hours on Saturday. So we were up in Dublin. He was asking me about like shit in Dublin because I used to live there. Went down to Morgan Hill, looked at some new construction there. He's like, I want to go back and see this again. I'm like, cool. Let's knock this out on next Saturday. So we're going to go knee deep again on Saturday because the fucker's about to drop about 3.3 eventually on a house. His wife's coming from Korea. So he's going to get her a crib. He just doesn't know it yet. So just working that angle, just just working the angles, man. And real quick, and I'll shut up. Yeah, Melody. And then I work on my magic board up in our office. You know, I get going on that. But just really quick, I want to give a shout out to the team. Shout out to V. We were showing houses in Pittsburgh, first time out. She kicked my ass on my social game, told me to stop being an old ass man and start posting on social. So gave me some courage for that. Kate, #1 mentor of the year. Melody, 5 a.m. hustler crew. Get your Pelotons. Let's go. We're up at 5 a.m. every morning. Let's get after it. Steffi, working a deal in Berkeley. Same situation, buy, sell. They're looking for a flat thing. They have a hill. They have a house in the hills in Berkeley. They want to sell that one, buy another one flat, 3 point something. Going to team with my homegirl Steffi on that. And Roxanne, the OG. Just a really nice phone call on Saturday. I was tired as shit. And Roxanne is like, oh my God, you're inspiring me. Give me more juice. So it's popping, y'all. If you want to join a team, this is the fucking team to join. Sorry for my language, but I just need to emphasize it. And I'm gone.
What? I love you.
Love you too, honey.
You inspire me. You were on my heart so much. I
stop.
had to call you that day and just tell you that you were just on my heart. And I can't wait to get my Peloton. And I am going to be up with you and Mel. And like, seriously, like, that's like, this is so much more than just sales, you know, like just watching you guys, the motivation of like health and wealth, it all goes together, right?
Yep.
So I wanted to call you that day, Walt, and also just tell you how proud I was of you, and good job with those vets too. That's like, I mean, wow, what an honor to even work with them, right?
Yep. So really quick, 2 more seconds, Elias. So yeah, Homes for Heroes, it's a program that helps vets, teachers, medical people just get into homes. Really cool. Basically you give up a little bit of your commission, but it gets them in the home. They save money. I have a lender. I think Joaquin signed up. Where's Ronan signed up, and then Mauricio hit me up on it. So it's a pretty cool program, kind of new to the Bay Area. So yeah, just excited. And I really appreciate all that help from everybody.
Love it, my man. Love it. And congrats on all of your success, man. It is such an amazing story to be told, man. So good stuff. Let's pause for a second, guys. I want to introduce you to some new faces that you guys see on the screen. You know what, John, I'm going to let you introduce this person. You know what I'm talking about. She was a climber. She was with us, when we had to close the doors from Climb. So John, I want you to introduce this person because this is a big deal. We're very, very excited to have her energy back on the team. So John, take it over and let's introduce her.
Yeah, I'm very excited to have her too. I think she was on as a guest last week, but this is her first call as a official member of the team. Miss Anna Dumond with the sweet background down there. Anna was a Climb. She met at a party that I threw at the Walnut Creek office. Really started taking off with Climb, and then we all know how that went. Anna and I actually went to the same brokerage after Climb. She left before I did. I was trying to tell her to just come here then, but she had to do her thing. But I knew, like it always does, that things would work out how they should. And now Anna is here, and I am thrilled to introduce her if she wants to say a little something about herself.
Yes, she does. I'm sure.
And also, I'm pretty sure she wakes up at like 4. So if you guys really want to step it up, then get up with Anna do some yoga at 4.
And she's got a dope backdrop there too. I love that. So welcome, Anna. So why us? Tell us a little bit about this decision to come back home.
Okay, so I think the why here, it was the like intangible. There's obviously excellence, but there's the spirit about someplace that feeds like the soul, and that's what was missing. And since Climb closed, that I was not able to find at other brokerages. I was not excited to work. And like, yeah, we can do our jobs anywhere, but there is something to be said about an environment that is inspiring and creative and excellent. And I feel like this hits all the marks. And for the first time since I joined Climb, I was like, I am pumped to go to work. And that was like, oh, that was so good for my heart, because it just fed a piece of me that had like felt starved forever. So I'm so happy to be here.
Wow. All right, guys. Well, the meeting's over. Thank you for that. But
So if you're on the fence.
It was just, Anna was like, you guys ruined me from Climb, because I've always been searching for something that had that feeling, right? I love the people that I was with at my new company, but she's like, it was lacking that feeling and that spirit and that essence. And I'm glad that you found it again. And Welcome home, and we're so glad to have you. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Donna, is Viv with you? Did I see her poke her head into the camera frame there? Okay, Viv, hey girl, I want you to take the mic for a minute. You know, over $3 million in production in 1 week. This girl has absolutely been crushing it. So Viv, please, you know,
Well,
you're
I
women,
will
women
have,
words. Tell us
I will
about this.
I will actually have probably good news in 24 hours. I have another pending, most likely. But I've just been kind of just hitting the ground running, watching everybody. It's just so inspirational how everybody works so hard. And one of them was a Zillow lead. One of them's a past client that we are in contract on their replacement property. So if you guys have any buyers in Berkeley, please let me know, because we don't look like we're getting any offers on their listing, and we need to sell theirs in order to for them to buy.
Put
But yeah.
put the information in the chat. That way we can all have it. So this is an amazing, not only just week, but you've just had an amazing start to your year. If you could really kind of pinpoint what's working for you right now, what would it be, Viv?
Just, I guess, calling and following up with really hot clients. They like, I signed up for Redfin, and I've been touring a bunch with them, and then the Zillow ones I've been touring a bunch also. The most recent pending I got in Alameda, I'm lucky enough that, you know, that was a listing with my old team, because if it wasn't, I don't think they would have gotten the house. And their price point, they're actually being, you know, just outbid by everybody. So they lucked out on this house. But yeah, and then I feel like for me, it's just, I had a relationship. So one of my main people that refer me business is my CPA. So a lot of my coming soons are from him. So if you have somebody that's just in the industry that has lots of clients to refer to you, nurture the hell out of that relationship.
I love it. And just so we're all clear, is that 6 coming soons from the same person?
Yep.
build those relationships and foster them. I know Jen's working with her ex attorney, is a probate attorney, giving her an opportunity to you know, list a home, and he's like, don't F it up, right? Do a great job, and I'm gonna hook you up in the future. So really good job, Viv. Congratulations on an amazing start to year and an amazing week. And I know that this will be your best year ever, and you're already
I
on.
don't doubt it. I also agree.
That's right.
We have Kevin Bowie in the house in
Oh,
Walnut Creek.
is that Kevin with his hair done and a shirt on? Good to see you guys. Good to see you all together. So great stuff. I wanted to talk about this person really quick. You know her, the numbers agent. Julie got in contract this week for 1.425. Absolutely crushing it. So Julie, tell us a little bit about that deal.
This was a Zillow lead, but not Flex yet. So I've been touring with this person for quite a while. They were looking, it was a land. He was looking for like a piece of land to develop stuff on. And then I'm like, land people usually don't know about the financing and all that stuff. So we went on a tour, but then we kept in touch, and then he keep on like bringing me to all these fixers and saying that all of them suck. He was a pretty young dude. So, but I didn't really think it was a waste of time, because like I like touring properties, and it gives me more content too. So I never think touring is a waste of time, even though he like never really put like action. And then finally we actually got in contract for a home in Montclair, but it was like hella fixer, and then that home's flying down the hill, and he didn't want to listen. So we got in contract with that, and then we have a inspector telling him that this home's flying down a hill, it's going to take so much money to fix it. He was like, okay. So we canceled that one, and then now we're in contract for where he really wants to be, which is San Francisco. So this is a triplex in San Francisco, and I think he's going to be happy there, getting income and getting where he wants to be. So cool.
Boom. Beautiful. And to think that right now, where we're at, to get a triplex in San Francisco for 1.425, That's an incredible opportunity for him. So really great job. Congratulations. Want to go over to Mr. Michael Sage. Michael, are you on, my man? Michael put 2 into contract in this last week. I think he's gotten 4 contracts in just the last few weeks. So Michael, my man, what is working for you? Tell us about these recent transactions.
Yeah, hey guys. So been working hard. Got a Zillow and contract that closed January 12th. So that one closed this month, and then have another one closing this week. Got my cousin in the contract over in Concord, so that was pretty cool. They're really happy about that. Then I got a long-term client of mine that I've been working for over a year. Like right when I started doing open houses and stuff like that, met this guy and been building a rapport ever since. And yeah, he's ready to buy. So finally got him into contract. And so that closes next month. And then got another one in as my first flex lead. Got him pre-approved within the last 3 weeks and got him out there viewing about, over 15 homes. Finally found the one he wanted to write an offer on, negotiated well with the listing agent, and yeah, got him right in for, pretty good terms and solid purchase price. So yeah.
Boom. Beautiful. Are you in your mobile office right now?
Yeah, currently I am.
Love it, man. I love your hustle. You know it. Michael shows up in a big way. He attends everything. He participates, and he's just constantly grinding. So really great job, Michael. Congratulations on all of your success. I wanted to go over to Omar. I know Omar has been working his ass off too, just like all of you guys. Omar got into contract this last week for 480. So Omar, tell us a little bit about this deal and your road to this success.
Hey, what's up, team? Congratulations to everybody, man. This it's crazy. It's like a hype sesh every time we get on, but I just get so juiced after we get on, man. Usually hit the phones right away after these meetings, but yeah, pretty much just staying on top of my clients, man, following up and following through, doing everything I say I'm going to do for them. Most recently with this client, it was a referral. I picked it up in December. We made an offer, and I think Roxanne ended up getting it. So that was cool. It went to the team, but he was kind of bummed about it. Kept sending him some listings, and there was something that he was interested in from a while back that he lost on with his other agent. And I just reached out to the agent. It wasn't on the MLS anymore, but I reached out to the agent, built some good rapport with her. And yeah, long story short, I was able to get him in for 10 G's less than what it was listed at. And he's pretty excited about it. It's his first house. So.
Dude, awesome. $10,000 less. That's
And Omar, didn't you just ratify another one like 20 minutes ago or an hour ago?
I sure did, baby. Yes, sir. So yeah, the momentum is real, man. Like I stopped getting Zillow calls a while back, and I was like, okay, I gotta start digging deep and trying to get in, get active. Oh yeah, so yeah, just pretty much just following up and following through. That's pretty much it, man. I just thought about like what made me successful in the other sales positions that I was doing, and it's really just keeping my head down and making my damn calls. No excuses, just getting on the phone, and pretty much all that is just going to lead to all the other stuff. It just falls into place. Right. So shout out to Kev.
Make your damn calls, man. Great job, Omar. And shout out to Omar. As busy as he is, he helped us with one of our hot buyers this weekend showing home. So thank you, Omar. I really appreciate that. Great job. I want to introduce you guys, take another quick break. I want to introduce you to a couple new agents that just joined the team in the last week. I want to introduce you to Anthony. Anthony, my man, showed up for the party. He's got his bow tie on. Anthony is actually friends with Julie. So Anthony, tell us why you chose our team and welcome, my man.
I mean, I haven't given the full answer yet, man. I'm not totally joined up yet, but
oh shit, that's called the assumptive close.
Assumptive close for sure. But I mean, totally, the energy is real. I feel that for sure, and I think this team meeting is definitely I would say a tipping point. I wanted to see exactly what you guys are about. I mean. You and Kenny being on the call, I mean, you being the relationship side and then Kenny just telling it how it is. I mean, I definitely felt that for sure.
Good, brother. Well, hey, hopefully after this call and after you connect with some of our team members, you make the choice to join the team. I think you'll be in good company, and I think that you'll fit right in, my man. So whatever decision.
Actually, I think we have enough dudes with really good hair on the team.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need any more competition there, Anthony.
It's no competition though. I got the bow tie.
I know. Bowie, we need bow ties.
Right.
Yeah.
So whatever decision you make, my man Anthony, you know, we're happy for you, but I think this will be a good home for you. So let us know if you have any questions about anything, but welcome to the meeting. I know some agents have some guests on the line today. Does any of the agents want to introduce who they have on? Any of their guests right now?
Yeah, I have a couple guests online. Hey, Deanna, just want to make a quick intro.
Hi, Kenny.
Yeah, we spoke over LinkedIn. Maybe you can introduce yourself. What kind of brought you to the meeting today?
Well, after speaking to you last week and taking a look at the award ceremony, I was really impressed. So, you know, I jumped on the meeting to see what it was about. It seems like some cool people, a cool team. And, you know, I just wanted to, you know, listen to what people had to say. Thanks for inviting me. And Elias, I don't know if you remember me. I was a Coldwell Banker when you were at Coldwell Banker when I first started. So you might not remember me. It was only like three and a half years ago. So
Which office?
Berkeley. Kate.
Berkeley. Oh, okay. With Kate, or was it when Mike Schwartz was there?
Kate.
Oh, okay, very cool. Well, hi. Good to see you. Good to see you. Well, welcome to our meeting. It's a little bit different than a Coldwell Banker meeting.
Yeah.
Glad you're here nonetheless. So good stuff. Who else, Kenny?
I got so these meetings that we have are for a team, but like we're starting to open it up to eXp people in our group, also opening it to other guests. Just because like it's fun. The more people we have, the more energy we bring. I just want to introduce Najwa on this call that just recently joined eXp about a month ago, and I thought it'd be cool to have her come check it out. Najwa.
Thanks for letting me in today, and I am here because of Kenny. So, and I joined eXp because of Kenny too, because of his work ethics, maybe. So yeah, this is why I am here, and I'm looking forward to like learn from you guys. Yeah, so to level up.
Awesome.
Love it. I love it. Any other guests on the line today? Any agents that have somebody here that they want to introduce?
Yeah, Tori. I just saw Tori. She's still here?
Yeah, she had to jump off.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I'm going to make a quick introduction to Miss Danielle. Danielle, if you have a quick minute, I know you have the kids running around. I wanted to introduce you. Danielle's going to be up in our Solano County market, so I wanted to officially welcome you to the team. So Danielle, do you want to say a quick hello and why you chose our team?
Sorry about that. I'm actually making cookies as we speak. Well, so my name is Danielle. You asked why I joined the team.
Totally.
Well, yeah, I like your guys' environment, how upbeat you guys are, and then your numbers impressed me quite a bit. So
awesome. Well, welcome to the team. Let us know where we could pick up our cookies. And so welcome to the team. I want to introduce you to another person. This person, him and I met at YPN last year, and he is considering joining our team. So I want to introduce you to Raymond. Raymond, my man, say what's up to everybody. Nice to have you on today.
Thank you guys for having me, man. I'm excited to be here. Right now, I'm just here as a guest, you know, still with Old Republic, so not going to plug that too much, but send me your escrows if you want. No, I'm just kidding. But no, really just excited to be here. You know what I mean? I see the moves you guys are making. I see you guys making big waves, especially last year with it being COVID and we're in the middle of a pandemic and you're growing like nobody's business. It's insane. So definitely just want to feel the vibe. And, you know, I've been talking to Dewey and Mauricio a lot. So I'm like, man, excited to be here.
Good stuff, man. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for reaching out, and whatever decision you make, my man, you know you always have a home with us. So welcome, and thank you for being a guest today with us.
For sure, appreciate it.
Who else? I know we have some other guests. Lisa, you want to introduce your guests? But hold on. I don't know if you guys knew, but early in pandemic, these two created some viral videos on TikTok of them dancing. And so, Lisa, you want to do a quick introduction of who we have on the screen with you?
Yeah, but we're not going to dance.
Okay, all right. We'll save that for our annual awards meeting. But yeah, go ahead, take it away.
This is my husband, David. We just decided recently that we're going to team up. He actually just got his books delivered this morning. and he's already kind of started online studying and hitting it. So, hitting it. I can't believe I just said that, but okay. But we're excited. So it's kind of like a new start. We're going to try working together and see how it goes. And I think we'll do all right. We've been stuck together in the house for a year and we're still alive. So we should be good.
Well, welcome, my man, and we're looking forward to supporting your journey. My advice for you guys, make sure that you guys separate church and state and know when to turn off and be husband and wife, because this position consumes you and there's so much going on. So looking forward to seeing you guys hitting it together. And, I mean, and absolutely crushing it as a team. So welcome to the call, my man, and looking forward to seeing you guys grow as a team. So
thank you very much. It's great being here.
Who else? Anybody else have any guests? I know you've been doing some reach out. Anybody else have some guests on the line today?
I've got Luis Rojo on the line. I think he's at work right now, so I don't think he can actually answer. But what's up, Luis, if you're listening? And then I also have someone else that is on the call, I think on and off. She's got her 3 kids with her, and her name is Veronica. She's out of Nevada, and she just has never sat on a real estate team before, so I wanted her to kind of get the vibe and see how it's like. And then I think Molly and Samantha might be on here. I know they're doing their paperwork to join this week. And yeah, that's it.
Good stuff. I love it. And we also have, let's see, we have Jose on here. Jose, go ahead.
I was just going to say Christian.
So,
hey guys.
Clubhouse call.
Hey, Christian. Welcome.
Hey guys, thank you so much for having me. My name is Christian. I'm in the process of getting my real estate license. So this is all very new to me, but I really, really like your guys' vibe. I really like your guys' culture. So I'm definitely gravitating more towards Team Fast, and I'm really excited and really happy to be here. Thank you so much.
And I think, Christian, the way that we connected is connected with the team on Clubhouse, right?
Yes, exactly. That's where I found a few of you guys.
Awesome. Well, welcome to our meeting, and glad that you're here. And then Jose, really quick, Jose wanted to say hello. Are you still on, my man?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Jose, welcome, my man. So tell us a little bit about your journey, why you chose to come to Team Fast.
Well, I decided to, join you guys because I really like the team aspect of everything. I really like how you guys interact with each other and help each other out. It's really pretty much what I was looking for, I guess, in terms of a team, really. So, this week, this and next week, just trying to finish all the online stuff, paperwork and stuff.
These are your cousins?
And yeah.
April, can you mute your phone? as cute as that was.
My bad.
Whoever's voice, if that wasn't your kid, April, that was the cutest thing. But yeah, Jose, welcome to the team, my man. We're looking forward to really supporting your career. And, thanks for choosing us. We talked a little bit about TikTok earlier, and I don't know if you've seen her video, but Rosa put out a video this last week. I thought it was super cool. Rosa got into contract too on another one, 610,000. So Miss Rosa, you want to talk about that and what has been working for you, girl? Because you got some tremendous momentum right now. So Rosa, you want to talk about your recent deal? Okay, we'll come back to Rosa. I'm going to go over and say hi to Ofelia Pena. Ofelia is a friend of Roxanne's. She is on. So Ofelia wanted to introduce yourself if you have a moment to say hi to the team.
Hello, everyone. My name's Ofelia, and I've held my license for several years now. I'm not disclosing that, but I'm extremely excited to be part of the team. Your motivation is what brought me over, and I'm ready to kick some ASS because I have kids here.
Okay, well, we're looking forward to you kicking ASSS, and you're in the right place. So, thanks for being here. I know that you're friends with Roxanne, and if you got Roxanne in your corner, I think that's just even additional layer of support. So thank you.
Absolutely.
For being here. Thank you for choosing.
You turn your volume down when Eric Kang talks if you have kids in the room.
Yeah, when we call on Eric, just go ahead and just turn the volume completely down. So welcome. I want to go over to Stephanie. I know Stephanie's probably working right now, but Stephanie, Miss Appointment Setter, got into contract again. So Miss Stephanie, do you have a quick minute to talk about your success? All right, we'll come back to Stephanie because I know that she's working right now. But let's go over to the sharpest dressed man in the room. As always, Mr. Will. Will got into another contract. So Will, you want to talk to us a little bit about your success? And
hello, everybody. Yes, just got another contract last week with Roxanne holding my hands in the car next to the lake. We were having margaritas. So I got this referral from the lender that my client ended up not using, so it's a little awkward there. 4 weeks ago, so I got him into a contract. The listing agent, when he called me and told me that I got my offer accepted, he said that my offer was really clean, and he actually called John Gomez. Obviously he wanted to work with Team Fast, so it reminded me that every day that I go out there, I represent every single day. Team Fast, go Team Fast.
yeah, so sounds like Will's on his Peloton right now,
Yeah.
but there's a
I am.
Hey, listen.
I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, what's really going on over here? Okay, so I'm glad that Will doesn't have his camera on because he'd be doing one of these like Melody does when she's on her Peloton and she's in meetings. But here's something huge that came out of it. Will, you just said that he got a referral. Oh, dang, dog. He got a referral. This contract was a referral from a lender that his client chose not to use, but he had formed such a great relationship, was able to get a referral from this. So Will, great job, my man. Congratulations. Love what you're doing. And
I just want to say something on that real quick.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so it was cool. The listing agent is a buddy of mine, and so he called and said, "Hey, I got an offer from Will. I'm not even going to try to say your last name, but he said it. I got an offer from Will. And I just want to make sure he can get the deal done." And it just feels really good to be able to vouch for every single person on this team and, let someone know with full confidence that, hey, if you accept Will's offer, stuff can happen, but I can promise you that Will's going to be professional throughout and be a pleasure to work with and get the deal done. So it was cool to get that call, and it was cool to be really confident in being able to just vouch for Will and anybody on this team. And I think just the more we do and the bigger we get, the more stuff like that'll happen. Because like Will was saying, we all represent each other. So just remember that when you're out in the market, we want to really establish ourselves as a team you want to work with. But great job, Will.
Yeah, really great job
for you.
We were submitting an offer yesterday, and the agent said that, like, just put together a very clean package and communicate. And I think that we submit really, really great offers in the way that it look, whether it's a high note or whether it's on one single PDF with your cover page and the highlights of your offer. So if you guys don't know that way how to present a really strong looking offer, let us know. We'll work with you behind the scenes, but really great job.
I have a comment, Elias.
Yeah, please.
So Will forgot to mention that he also got his offer accepted because he's just absolutely fantastic. He had the perfect follow-up, the perfect touch, and he had 100% heart behind that offer that he wrote. I was with him like half of the day while he was waiting to hear back, and he did like all the right things. So besides Team Fast, of course, I mean, yeah, we're the bomb. But Will, come on, honey. You did a great job. And we were drinking margaritas in my car sitting in front of Lake Chalet when we got the call. That was like even funner.
Really great stuff. Well, and I love, Will does, he leads with his heart, he leads with his emotions, and you just have really, really great follow-up. And whether that's been a learned skill or something that you've carried on from your background, man, whatever you're doing, it's really working for you, Will. So congratulations on all of your continued success. I want to turn it over to John for a quick update. So John, want to give us a quick update, Zillow Flex update, and what's going on in our world.
Yeah, so I gotta give props to John. We are completely crushing on Zillow Flex. So John can give you data, but we're #1 in the entire Bay Area right now.
Yeah, totally. No, it's been awesome. Being successful in Zillow Flex was really important to me. It's a big thing for the team. We're still just getting started. We're coming up into our second 30-day cycle. And if you remember, the first 3 months is just really important on getting us up and running. But obviously we're crushing it because they doubled our connections, more than doubled our connections, when we should have gotten about a 10% bump. So main message I want to get across, I know I say it every week, if you're interested in joining the Zillow Flex team, there's a 10:30 on Thursday training call. So anybody that it wants to be on the Flex team one day, regardless of where you're at, join us for those calls. They're every week. We'll go through the basics and we'll really just get right into the script role play that we need to be able to execute to be successful on the Flex team. And then the other thing to know is, we're still in that ramp up phase. So if you're not on the Flex team these first couple months, by spring, by late March, early April, everybody that wants to be on the Flex team, you should have a spot on the Flex team. And the more the first people out of the gate crush it, like we did with our first 15, the more opportunities there will be for everybody else. So really appreciate the hustle everyone's had and the people that have been reaching out to me. And it's really cool to see the improvement for the people that have been working at it for a while, from their first Flex audition to how they're performing on these calls now, because it's really clear that they're putting in the work to really get the script down. So when they do start getting the real calls, they can convert those into appointments and convert those appointments and contracts and just keep getting more business for the team through the Zillow Flex program. So thanks everyone for being on top of that. Thursdays at 10:30 in Elias's room. You can always reach out to me if you have questions on that program. Other than that, I'm always here if you got questions. We probably will launch another little training course for some of the newer agents. We have videos recorded of my fourth quarter training. We're gonna launch another round of those, a little bit different format, really just focus on the basics for the skills you need to work with buyers and just the basic stuff to get you up and running out of the gate. So keep an eye out for more on that. But if you have questions about training for new agents, feel free to reach out to me on that also. I think that's
I have some stats on that too. Based on, so this report came in a week ago. We have 4 contracts that places us and a 90% CSAT score. So we have a 90% satisfaction score from our people surveying our agents within the first day and 15 days, which is incredible. So based on the 4 contracts we had, we were converting at like 400% better than the local market. Because when I was spending 10, 20 grand a month on Zillow, we were converting about 1 to 2%. But then in the last week, I think we've added about 3 more contracts. So we're actually converting at 700% better than the market, which is, again, it's just insane numbers. So we're number 1 in our market. Something we did too is we just recently uploaded all the Zillow Flex audition videos. There's like 8 of them. We're slowly putting them up. Thank you, Rebecca, on that. So we'll send it to you guys so you can watch and learn from it. When we first got accepted into the Zillow Flex program, we interviewed a Q&A session with Brett Jennings, which ended up doing $466 million in San Jose. So just learning best practices was one of the reasons we came out the gates really strong. And then now today, me, John, and Elias are on a Zoom call today with other people getting into the Flex program. There's like 80 people on this call because Zillow Flex is coming in hard. It's 10% of all the leads in the US right now. Average nationally is Zillow Flex, but they want to get to 30% by the end of this year. So Zillow is really, really moving into that direction. Don't quote me on this, but Zillow Flex is really going to be catering to teams because they can actually handle the volume of calls. So this is why we're growing so fast, because we have the most ready and built agents for this program. So that's also why we're also opening more locations, because we really feel we can power up agents' businesses. The concentration of leads is going to be East Contra Costa, at least from the map they've sent us, like Antioch, Pittsburgh, which is why we're opening in Brentwood. And then the other concentration of leads in the west region is like San Pablo, El Cerrito, that area right before Hercules, but that's why we're opening up in Hercules, and also San Ramon. So we're getting leads from mostly these areas for the first 3 months that we're already in, but starting the 4th month, 5th month, 6th month, and so on, we can start activating new areas. So some of our agents on this call, like in San Jose or Sacramento or Vacaville, where we're not quite there yet, we will be. So as our agents are helping, or DeAndre's coming through, like, or Fremont. So as our agents are doing better and better, it's just helping overall our entire growth. So that's why we're kind of staggering. We had about 15 people on our first group. Now we're getting ready to add another 10 to 15 people in our second group. So if you aren't on the group yet, don't panic. It's actually even better if you come on later, because we're going to be able to get more business going to you. And then overall, our rates will be higher. So if you aren't that great, you're not going to hurt our rate too much. So we're staggering, but we definitely want everyone who wants to be on the program to be able to be on the program by April or May.
That's right. And you guys,
for getting us on that program. And I think Flex is just a great example of, how Kenny's the visionary for the team, and really just his big thing is creating more opportunities for everyone around him, because getting selected as the first Flex partner in the East Bay was no easy feat. And Kenny did a lot of work before the team got involved to get us that opportunity. So now we're
10 years of Zillow conferences.
Yeah, it was a really big deal to get that flex spot. And so really capitalizing on it and making the most of it, because it's such a new program, you know, they're still trying to figure the whole thing out. So the higher we can perform, rather than bring on other flex partners in the area, they can just give us more leads because they know what they're going to get from our team. So I know we hammer on flex and our performance on flex a lot, but it really is just like a foundational building block of how big we can grow this thing. So thanks everyone for, you know, back in the plan.
You guys, this is why it's so serious for us. That's why we meet with all the agents that are already on Flex weekly. That is a meeting that is set. It is mandatory that they come to the meeting. They tell us about their wins, their challenges. And then if you want to be on Flex, come to the weekly trainings, you know, show up and work the lead pond until, right? It's not like, well, I'm not going to work the lead pond until I get Zillow Flex. Like, work that, and then that way you're even more ready. That's why we're doing that's why we're doing script role play as well. We do Monday, Wednesday, we do Friday. So just get you in this habit of knowing what to say.
We're gonna take we're gonna start doing roll call too for Flex. So like, because we literally have never done roll call before. I don't know who's on what meetings, but starting on Flex, if you guys are serious about it, you know, like you can't skip 4 meetings and all of a sudden ask for Flex. So we're taking it very serious as a business. So if you guys want Zillow Flex in your business, you also need to treat it like a business.
Because everything we do in Zillow Flex is going to affect the next part of the baton, or excuse me, next part of the race. So we want to make sure that we're always passing that baton. So you guys, you just need to make sure that you show up, you come to the trainings, come to the events, because it's a big deal for our company and for each of you guys' growth. So good stuff. Thank you, John, for the update. Any other quick updates? Anybody else have something that they want to share? I know we have tons of successes for the week, but anybody else want to hop in and say anything about their week or something that, you know, a win?
Is Christina on this call? Christina, no, she's not. Real quick, Christina and I had a listing, 10 occupied. The seller didn't work. It was a dud. Took it off the market for a month. We just put really cheap carpet, $1 a square foot carpet. We made some paint updates and then we staged it, and we're getting 3 offers this week. So that when you have that kind of story, talking to sellers is really impactful. But we knew it when we did that, we would get better results, and it's gone even better than we were expecting.
And that's the one in Durant Manor.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's go up to Eric, my man. Eric, I like the new backdrop there. I haven't seen this backdrop. That's nice, man.
Yeah, thank you. I had an office in the house, but a friend had to move in because she broke up with her partner. So I lost the room, but she moved back out. So I got my office back. Stoked.
Okay, I like it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a pretty good week. Super busy. I've been so 2 things. I started working out like pretty regularly and heavily, and then also I started coaching. And my productivity has definitely, I'm seeing it. I've been trying to do a minimum of at least 25 calls per day, like, or 2 hours, depending on where I get first. And I set like, I think 5 appointments last week. So I have like 2 buyer appointments this week, 2 listing appointments this week. And then I have a $3 million offer going out again on Monday. And it's off market. So hopefully this one sticks, because that's a lot of money and I'm going to be super stoked. And but other than that, the quality of life has been really good. I've been feeling very happy and positive, and just been on the meditation and working out tip, and it's making a huge difference. So remember, you got to take care of yourself before you can do anything else, right? So I don't know why I'm getting all preachy on this shit, but yeah.
When was the last time you were hungover, Eric?
2 days ago. But the frequencies of the hangovers have been increasing. So less drinking, which is good. You know, I'm trying to stay clear-headed so I can write $3 million offers. Let's go.
Love it, bro. And yeah. And then your influence, Kevin, here. Great. So, you know, I love what I'm seeing. There's been so much, and we talked about this earlier in the call. There's been so much promotion of health and making sure that your fitness game is strong. And I know some of us are challenged, right? The gyms closed down. We had to find a way. And so I love that you guys are all coming together. And Eric, good stuff, man. Peter said that your cheekbones are showing, man. I love your high cheekbones are showing, but it does, man.
I'm doing a bunch of drugs, dude. Just
No,
kidding.
because
New
seriously,
people, just kidding.
you can get burnt out in this business, you guys. You can just grind and work 15-hour days and then forget about yourself and like, damn, did I even eat? And I'm eating late and I'm not working out, man. This becomes a pattern. So Eric, thank you for saying that, and thank you for making it such a big part of what you're doing. And way to step it up. If you guys aren't clocking your stuff in CSU, clock your daily activities. You guys know what you need to accomplish every single day in order to hit your goals every single week. If you need to make 20 calls a day, like make that time in your calendar, log it in CSU. That way you're able to see it, that way you're able to keep yourself accountable, you guys, because if you want to have a year like Eric had and, you know, be in the top 3, it's going to take you guys committing to a schedule. So good stuff, Eric. Great stuff.
Look, I'm wearing a button up today too, baby. Got an appointment after this. Let's go, baby.
I love it.
Hey, by the way, welcome all the new people. Anthony, I see you, motherfucker. What's up, homie? Yeah, you gonna join the team? Not only you join the team, you join my downline. Yeah, I see you.
Get out of here, man. Sheesh. Make me blush.
Wait a minute, I thought it was Julie's downline. Hold on a second.
Me and Dewey figured out later. What's up, Dewey?
That's right. That's good stuff. So Kenny, did you want to talk about offices? I know that you guys have been seeing Kenny's story, what we're doing with offices, and some great new, you know, obviously growth opportunities for the team in different markets. So Kenny, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. I mean, it's really big commitments. My first time signing a commercial lease. We signed a 5-year contract for Brentwood on 9040 Brentwood Boulevard, number 8. It's literally, you walk outside the police station, it's half a block down. Really great visibility location. It's 3,000 square feet, 7 private offices that are all freaking large, over like 9 by 9 feet. So we're ready to take over. The rent's in. We're ready to take over on December 15th. As soon as we go in there, get it, we're gonna, you know, remodel place, you know, new gray floors, white walls, and painted, and furniture. Got to buy a ton of, probably like 20 desks for that location. So really excited. My vision of that is going to be a team fast office, but also an eXp hub. So for you guys that are kind of introducing people to the company, because I mean, the speed of eXp is insane. Last December, there was 25,000 agents. Right now, there's 41,000 agents within the year. And we're expecting to be at 100,000 agents by the end of the year. Because over 3,000 agents joined already this month. So it's just, the velocity is crazy. So now we're building these centers so we can support agents that are not necessarily part of our team. But that's going to really grow into that market. And that's where Zillow Flex is too, and where our agents are. And then on the other side of the bay, I believe we're signing a letter of intent, which is right before you actually have a contract signed, for Hercules location. This Hercules location is like super dope. It looks like, I mean, I'll let Roxanne speak on that too, because she knows the location a little more. From the outside looking in, it looks like the future of Santana Row. It's just a new development everywhere. Like 1,500 homes are being built. They're barely even started. When I was there on Saturday, just a Saturday, 3 o'clock randomly, I was like, you know, I have some time. Let me go out to check it out. Over 50 people walked past me for dog walks and stuff. Wow, I was just there for half an hour. And then like there were 60 kids, over 60, 70 kids on bikes. It was just like, it's pretty cool. And then it's a front facing retail space. So it might be like the old Climb office, but with even more like walkability. It's just 2 raw spaces. We're going to make the thing look really, really cool and be the hub. Because with the markets we're going in right now are markets that other companies have not. We're like emerging markets, like how Climb Real Estate really built their presence in District 9, Soma, when condos were coming up. That's how they got like started dominating the market, at least over there. So like we are in Oakland and Walnut Creek and some of these bigger places, but we're really going to these places where it's really renter centric, really heavy on renters. Because when it turns over, like those 1,500 renters in the next couple of years need to buy a home, there's a really shiny new office right there with really cool agents working there. They're gonna walk by and just have a chat. So we think these spaces are perfect for us for kind of building that market. So yeah, and then we also checked out some spaces in Hayward. This one I'm not sure about because then they might not want to put in plumbing electrical for us. So I'm not sure if it will work out. But if it does work out on Sohey, where there's like hundreds of new homes around on Hayward off of Mission Boulevard, we're looking at office space over there to try to get in. So I'm super excited. We're not just fluff. I've been telling people we're Q1, Q2, we're hitting here, we might open up 4 offices, including the Fast House in June. We might open all 4 offices within like a 2-month period, which is insane. Thinking, we're in a pandemic, offices shutting down, and we're going hard with all like multi-thousand square feet offices. And then after this all settled down, we get established. The next phase of this growth vision I have is to get cool space in San Jose, Sacramento, Peninsula, and so on. So, love that everyone's trusting our vision and they're seeing that we're being impactful. And also everyone's watching what we're doing and more people are excited about it. Because again, as every office is shrinking, downsizing, cutting costs, KW locally, I'm not gonna take credit for it, but I did bring a lot of people over from KW and Danville, Walnut Creek. But KW, the owner of Danville and Walnut Creek and El Dorado Hills, one owner, they drop all the $27,000 caps to 16 grand. So it's a huge threat. eXp is a huge threat overall to them, but they're really starting to feel the impact here. So there's a lot of conversations going on about what we're doing. And my goal for you guys is to be the eXp organization that people want to join. Yeah, you can join so-and-so and wherever. But yeah, well, we have the office space here. You don't have to be part of our team to hang out at our offices or use any of Kenny's offices. So as we're building this out and you guys, let's build it out. Everyone is a player here and contributing to us. And as we're growing bigger, it just makes it easier for everyone to grow. And that's the favorite thing I love about eXp is I have the same split. If you're a sole agent, like I don't have any special perks. I didn't get any special bonuses. I'm on the same split. I get the same stock options and all the resources everyone else, but we're just smart about it and building bigger and bigger. Thank you to our leadership team and you guys for really, making that happen as I step out production and just completely focus on growing the company.
That's right, man. That's right. Roxanne, I know you were there at Hercules and you had texted me the other day or called me and said how important having that office there is for Hercules and the sense of community there. So talk to us a little bit about that and what that's going to potentially mean for that area.
Yeah, I'm really excited about Hercules because it's like Kenny mentioned, it's more of like a storefront, like a front face, right, on the street. And here in Hercules, the community is, I feel like if we have that, or I know if we have that office, we have a stamp in the community. And the community here is very big on supporting businesses. They support the restaurants, the coffee shops, and us as a real estate industry in Hercules, they'll definitely support us. And the location is up and coming as what I believe to be like the brand new downtown of Hercules. It's totally going to be that. Right now, it's not there just yet because there's just not a lot of businesses open. So we'll be like one of the first, but yet the location is where everybody who lives in Hercules walks because it's right on the water. So like Kenny said, I'm sure there were tons of kids out, tons of people, because people are doing their walks, their jogs, they're taking their kids out. Everybody is going to see us and they're going to come inside and they're going to ask questions and we will take over the community. And I believe they absolutely will support us. And above where our location is going to be are rentals. They're apartments, but they're high-end apartments. So these people are paying rents is $3,000, $3,300 for 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. They clearly can afford to buy a condo or buy a home. So these are going to be really good qualified tenants that we can make into homeowners. And then all the new construction is built right around where our office is going to be at. So we're going to have all that whole brand new home development. And I think it's a really good time for us to farm that area and put fast real estate on the map, because right now Victor Manrique is on the map, but he literally is the only person that I see farming heavily. And I think that we can be the next one for sure. Like fast real estate, definitely with our presence, our style, and the type of agents that we have, we'll take over Hercules.
And renters, not even talking about renters, right? These markets, like Brentwood and Hercules, West Contra Costa, East Contra Costa, there are no cool real estate brands. Because they're very established. They've been typically there for 10, 15 years. They might have like a facelift or a couple, like same leadership team, same managers, same agents. It has no new wave. And then like, again, not even talking about renters, a lot of the buyers that are buying there are from the East Bay, like how San Francisco, we probably climbed to Oakland, like they're looking for a new vibe. So like when it's time to sell, what brand do you think these kind of maybe millennial, more forward thinking techie sellers will reach out to? Maybe they'll reach out to their last agent, maybe not. Like we're established there and we're the face of that new way of selling real estate. We're going to be a high priority on that list to be their agent. We're already a high priority, kind of like how we're on high on the list for agents to want to make their home. Well, the agents are going to bring the consumers into our home. So like we're doing everything we can to be making a splash in each market. Like the Hercules space, 2 doors go in. It's a 2,000 square feet space. We're thinking of dropping like all glass conference room right in the middle. I couldn't find pictures of Tesla. If anyone could find it, I searched up and down. I think it probably costs 10 to 15 grand for this conference room, but I think it's going to be impactful when people come in, they'll just see that. And then right side will be like a lounge area, art gallery, that kind of thing. Left side will be offices. And the cool part, one of my favorite things about Climb Real Estate when we were at Climb Real Estate was the San Francisco space. People use it for alumni meetings, for baby showers, for birthday parties. Imagine like all these spaces we have are completely decked out. Our agents, you guys can use it to host events, host social gatherings, host community events. Thanksgiving, you can have backdrop, people come take pictures of Santa Claus, pie, like give away pies, you know, anything you can think of. These spaces are like a hub. So that's going to really, really skyrocket your business. Cause I don't know too many other than do them. John mentioned today, I really don't know of any other real estate office because they're all corporate and liability, probably other stuff, right? Like, I don't think you can just borrow the KW office for a day to throw a party or a Compass office. It's just not the way it's done. So like, I think when we have this, we are it's my offices. So you guys can do whatever you want with them. And then I really feel like it's going to be able to grow your sphere and relationships, not just work or business, but also your personal relationships way further by using these as locations for maybe
and community too.
For sure. So far off that we're going to be able to use these spaces, so it's hard to really wrap your head around. But I think it's another benefit of being on this team is having these spaces that you can use for networking events and leverage with your clients. The Climb office in Walnut Creek was really, really cool. It was a little house basically on the edge of downtown, and like I threw a huge, essentially like house party there. I mean, it was family friendly and with clients. I'd people use it for networking events. And it was just really good for me to build my sphere and grow my network. So we're in all of our markets, we're going to have some form of that, whether it's the Fast House. I mean, even Industrious and Broadway Plaza, I'm pretty sure that we're going to be,
Oh yeah, those you could. Our gorgeous office in Walnut Creek. Yeah, we can actually use that to whatever you want. Like when our second week at Spaceworks in Jack London, this is like a week before pre-COVID. It was my second week in that office. I held like a 40, 45 people event for Airbnb. I didn't have to pay a dime. They said the only rule that you have to invite everyone in the building. I was like, yeah, of course. So also think about, you know, when you guys are now, our business will grow even further than any other agents, because if you were tied to an office like a brand in Walnut Creek or a brand in Berkeley or in San Jose, right? You're not going to have an office in Hercules or Brentwood while you're out showing. Imagine how cool it would be if you were from San Jose, but your clients want to buy in Brentwood. Oh yeah, I'll meet you at our Brentwood office for a consultation. So we're the first regional team and regional brand for this area. That's where we really want to build out the 10 offices by next year. So you guys can freely do business anywhere you want, or partner with different people, and then they have full accessibility.
And Rebecca, I think you asked what date in the chat about, I'm assuming you're referring to Brentwood. We get possession of the space on February 15th. We're gonna need to do some construction, a little bit of remodeling and get the furniture in there, but I think by early spring, it should be ready to use.
And Christine's actually sign up for the board of something with the city commerce, and then we're trying to get the mayor out to do like a ribbon cutting as when we launch. So I think we're gonna do it every city.
We might even get a billboard, because I know Christina's been wanting the billboard to do a Team Fast coming to Brentwood billboard. So you guys, what's happening right now has never been done at this scale, right? The amount of growth that we've experienced in less than a year, the amount of production that you guys have done in less than a year, and the amount of offices that we're opening up for your guys' success has never been done the way it's been done. So this is not only great for you, your business, your clients, but for you to attract agents into these environments that you might not always work in, but you might be showing homes in Hercules. What a great way to attract other agents and start building your downline and really build some supplemental income. So you guys,
and we're at 100 agents. Like between onboarding this week, we've now reached 100 agents. This time last year, we had no office. We were working in a lobby of our old office. We were homeless for a month. And now, like we've added over 90 agents to our team. This is just like crazy. And this is, everyone knows about our growth in East Bay.
Yeah, it's like we hop on these Clubhouse chats and everyone wants to know the story and why and the culture and everything. And it's all for you guys. And as a leadership team, no matter what, at the end of the day, we're always going to be here for you guys. This is just about you guys. Whatever puts you in the best position to win and gives you opportunities to grow, that's exactly what we're going to do. So there's no egos in this. There's no, taking the profit and just hoarding it. This is about putting it back into you guys, into the village, and making sure that you guys grow, because we will be the number one fastest growing team in the nation, and probably the quickest team to get to $1 billion in production. And I say within 2 years, Kenny, me, John, we're going to be on the big stage at Inman talking all about you guys and big lights and everything that we've accomplished. So thank you.
I want to go on stage with you.
I'm sure you do. This is going to be huge. We've already talked about this and what we're accomplishing. So,
and again, I just want to remind everyone that one day we're going to have a party on a cruise ship.
We are. We might even
and
have.
I wanted to. I hope
There you go.
that
You can't afford
$15,000
the
conference room.
Don't forget the uni.
And I hope that $15,000 conference room is soundproof because my ass is loud, honey.
So great stuff, you guys. Anybody else have something that they want to talk about? A success, a big win for the week? Anybody else want to take the mic and talk? And don't be shy.
Well, my goal for this week is to start making my first calls. I think I still got to get set up on a couple of the platforms. I think Chime as well. So I'll be kind of shooting in the dark a little bit. So, if anyone, wants to give me some pointers or tips, feel free. But I mean, to echo what a lot of people have said, I mean, these Zoom chats are really so reaffirming with respect to the decision that I've made, and I'm sure everyone feels the same way to come to this team. It's like a shot of adrenaline at 10:30 every Tuesday, and it makes you want to run through a wall, which is always nice when you're about to get on calls where you might get cussed out, and that's good because when you have the camaraderie of all these folks here who, even though we've never seen each other in person, feels like we're already getting to know each other quite well. It's inspiring. So this will be my first week of putting this to the test. So got to put my money where my mouth is. So if anyone's got any tips, let me know.
I'll tell you what, so Patrick and I did a run through of his buyer's consultation last week, and I already told Kenny this really, really great stuff. I thought he did a great job explaining the buying process. But for you, Patrick, you're not going in at this dark, in the dark. So go into the best calls channel in Slack, start listening to people's phone calls. You can watch buyers presentations. There's scripts in the templates and script channel. So you can go in and get all of this knowledge before you even pick up the phone. 8:30 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we do script role play. We're talking about everything. What we're saying on the phones, what are we saying about the market, whatever the case is, we're throwing out tons of ideas to get the mind working and to get you used to making or having some great answers and rebuttals. So man, the platform is set for you. But like you said, man, the one thing you just have to do is pick up the phone. You got to take some knocks on the chin, man, but there's tons of support around you.
Totally. And the last thing is I would love to know more about, I don't know if there's a central resource with all of these different programs that are available for families that may not be able to afford this stuff, or for veterans or teachers. That's totally a huge reason why I went from commercial to residential, was to help not only get, people who are doing great into great homes, but also to workshop ways to get people who never thought it was possible into homes, especially in the Bay Area with the type of sort of demographic shifts that we've seen. It's a really important mission for me to do that. So would love to know more about these programs.
Why doesn't everyone, if you have, Homes for Heroes, Landed program, whatever you are a part of, put that in the Slack channel in general, or that way we can just start sharing all these things that we're associated with, down payment assistance programs. That way it's all there for you, Patrick. So good stuff, man. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate all your hard work and really showing up and delivering on your buyer's presentation.
Appreciate
Anybody
it.
else want to share, talk about a win, success?
Donna closed $4 million this month. Is that right, Donna? That's incredible. So maybe you can speak on that.
She was a grand finale.
Yes, Kenny. I didn't want to spoil it. We are confirmed to close all these on the 29th. And it has been such a journey to be part of Team Fast. And it's literally been really fast. And so even my clients were saying the same thing. We're like, we're in contract? Really? Yes. I'm like, we're doing this or everything. And so like Roxanne was saying, I think we have a sense of community in Team Fast as well too, with our Fast Real Estate. And that's where we come in, like our Slack channel, all those people are out there. If you have questions and reach out if we're not able to, and so like Jung, he had a 1031 question the other day. And so those are things here for each other, right? And as a team, we always say like, and I love where you have the aspect that says, drop the ego at the door, right? That's literally, we're here to service our clients, and it is really, really, so I'm super stoked. I'm getting everything, replenishing the pipeline continuously because I want to reach that goal. My year-end goal right now is, I just told Kevin, I said, 24 is my goal. He's like, well, yeah, so got 4 now, so continuously, if 4 every month, then maybe I'll surpass that 24. So who knows? So congratulations to everyone on the team. You know, the success stories I'm hearing, like Vivian. I told Kevin and Viv as well too. If she gets an offer on that listing that she is expecting for by 12 o'clock, we're popping that champagne and we're buying another bottle in there. So for sure. So thank you so much, everyone, and thank you, Kenny, for having the vision. You know, literally, everyone is closing down around businesses, offices, and you're just expanding because of what we have to offer, right? And people see that. And people were reaching out to me on DM, IG, and saying, you know, we see what you're doing. I said, yeah, and it's like, it's a movement. Literally, it's a movement that we're here, so definitely.
That's right. Great stuff. Thank you for the update. And, you know, thank you for always being so humble. I say it time and time again, but just thank you for your genuinely caring spirit. Kevin, he's chomping at the bit. He wants to hop in. Kevin.
He's the nicest person I've ever met.
Oh my gosh.
She got me in here and toured me, and oh man.
Kate did that for me when I was here as well too. And Kate's out there getting photos for her listing. So she had to pop off early. And so, you know, we're always here for each other. And so when we saw Walter had tons of questions. And when you're a new agent, you reach out to us because, like I said, even though we're busy, we're never too busy for our team. And so that's one thing that she's out there getting pictures for her listing right now. And she did that tour for me here when we started as well too. So anybody that's here, hit us up on Slack and we'll open the door if we're here for you, and we'll continue to do that as well too. So thank you.
Love it. Thank you, Donna. Really, really appreciate you always being there for the team, and just great job. I think that you are a staple for what this team means. So really good job. Anybody else want to share?
I'm just going to do a real quick shout out to the ladies of Team Fast. I called Carmen, Donna, and Roxanne this week to bother them with my questions, and they all picked up super fast. So thank you, ladies.
Love it. Love it. Anybody else? Anything they want to share? Anything good for the order?
I see, Jung-hee. I see. You called my ass for an hour yesterday. I see.
Dewey.
Yeah, girl.
Thank you. Thank you to the boys of Team Fast too. And Melody. Oh man, there's too much. There's too much love. I'm sorry. My apologies. Melody, Dewey, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Julie.
I love it. I love it. Anybody else want to mention and not mention somebody?
I have a shout out for Karina for helping me with every single check, every boxes on my contract, make it super clean, no errors at all. Karina, I love you.
Oh, baby, I love you too.
So
proud
I
of
love
you.
Karina too.
I'm so proud of this whole team. You guys are amazing. You're on fire. You're keeping me so busy. As I always say, help me help you. If you get a contract, a listing, let me know what you got so I can help track it, keep you on target, answer questions. As always, for some of our newer people, I'm available on Slack 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. I have Zoom huddle meetings. I always post a reminder at noon on every weekday. So if you want to drop in, ask questions, get some camaraderie from different agents, Elias, John, Kenny, drop through as they have availability. But that's kind of
we're
like
gonna
our
start putting when
space.
if we're coming in that day. Karina's gonna mention Elias will be on our huddle today at 12. That way, if you have maybe something specific and you see it, hop on.
Yeah, so that we can kind of keep everyone, engaged, and just to give you guys a heads up, like this is just a pet peeve kind of thing of mine, but if you can try to remember to include the address in your subject line of all emails so that it's easier to track. So it's like 123 Main Street - contingency removal or dash, like whatever the subject is. It makes you look professional. It helps us, kind of know where you're coming from. So that's just like a tiny little housekeeping thing. And then A broker related question thing that came up recently is eXp is asking for the start date of your listing agreement to be the same as when your seller signs. So sometimes we don't have control over that because the seller will review the docs and sign it a few days later. But if you can try to be mindful of setting that start date of the listing agreement to be the same as when you sign, and if not, we'll need a form to correct that. So it's just like one of these little pesky file things, but ask me if you have questions on that. I'll do a Slack post about it with an example of how to work it through. But that's about it.
We're working on something pretty cool for you guys. I copied from Kyle Whistle. We're putting a class curriculum together. It'll have like 60 topics on it, kind of like how our onboarding checklist has a link to everything, but we want to break down like, here's a minute on how to do DocuSign. Here's a minute on this form and this form. And we're going to have an entire training library on this platform so agents can go in and check on everything there is. We'll be reaching out to some of you guys too to keep the content interesting. So it's not just one person, talking for hours about everything. We're going to ask you guys, hey, can you jump in and maybe explain the lead base to our team, or hey, jump in and teach this or teach how to chime. So we're trying to make entire library. So kind of like how we have on Slack, but it's kind of messy in there, like you can search it, but we want to get everything organized. And that way, like if you had a question about something, you can check our classes first. And then when you dive into a conversation with Karina or one of our leadership team, like you're going to get a more in-depth answer, not just a, light answer, which the video can serve.
Right. And you guys make sure that I'm getting a little bit of an echo, sorry. Make sure that you guys add the Team Fast calendar on Google because there's tons of events that are happening and then people are like, oh, I didn't see it on the calendar. Make sure that you add that. And if you have any challenges, let us know, but make sure you have access to the Team Fast calendar because we have tons of things happening. Tomorrow, once again, you guys, 8:30, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, script role play. We've had about 20 plus agents show up every single event. This has been a lot of fun, you guys. I think we're doing some really, really good work. So pop in once a week, twice a week, or come all 3 days because that's been some great work. So make sure you add that to your calendar. If you guys have any questions about anything, let us know. But anybody else want to share anything before we head out for the day?
I just got to shout out Peter because, this guy goes on tour with me, brings me McDonald's, then takes me to tacos. Like, if y'all busy and y'all hungry, take Peter on. He'll bless you with food and do all the heavy lifting.
That's right. Plus, he works his ass off too, man. He's just been working and hustling and grinding. So love that, man. Love that. Anybody else want to send a shout outs? Anything? Share anything? We're going to order our Peloton today. So thank you guys for all the motivation. We're ordering a Peloton. It's going to go at Jen's house.
Wait, don't order one. Just take Kenny's.
Why?
I told Kathy we want to sell it if she doesn't use it because it's sitting right here and then she used it twice this week. So not anymore.
All right. Well, if you want to sling it, let me know.
Yeah, let's make a Team Fast Peloton group.
Kenny? Where you at, Kenny? Get on the bike with us in the morning. I thought you liked to ride.
No, I'm
for
a
a year
now.
now.
I'm trying to do work.
Yeah.
You guys, I just want to tell you what you guys are doing is nothing short of amazing. What this team accomplishes every single week and every single day is absolutely amazing. We got asked yesterday on a Clubhouse, like, what is it and how do you keep the culture strong? I said that the team just believes in one another. They support their brothers and sisters on this team and they understand the vision of this company. I think each of you understand what we're working towards and what our big goal is as a company because we're completely transparent with you guys. So let's continue to work our asses off and really continue to create this movement because I've said that since day one. I said that when we were at 25 agents that we were creating a movement in real estate and look where we are now. We're gonna have this conversation in 2 years from now when we're sitting at 500 agents, over $1 billion in production, and look what you guys have been a part of and helped create. So thank you from all of us in the leadership team. Let's get after it. We'll see some of you guys tomorrow at Walnut Creek. Kenny and John and I are gonna be making an appearance in Walnut Creek shooting a video.
Later, what Eli's saying, like a lot of people have asked about the culture. It's really hard to subscribe. So what I've been doing is I've been sending the jointeamfast.com link. Many people are here because of that link and telling people to scroll down and just watch the last team meeting and watch the ceremonies we had. Because I think these meetings describe the culture better than anyone else verbally can. So feel free to use that link. Again, jointeamfast.com. All our team meetings are recorded and posted in there. If there's anyone you want to add to our Slack channel, DM me, I'll send them right in. because this has just been like this is why we're growing so fast, because we're really transparent about everything we do, and we're really great at leveraging and showcasing that.
That's right. You guys are all amazing, and we appreciate you guys. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you guys tomorrow at 8:30. If you need anything, as always, reach out. Have a great day, guys.